Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode of my Journey series. And I've got some really sad news, very annoying news in a moment. But before we do that, we're going to put a couple of people into the mate space because we've not done that in a couple of weeks and that's just not good enough. So the first person we're putting in, Captain Furbosa. Captain Furbosa's got a nice channel, his link is in the description below. He's been supporting me for some time now. It's a pleasure to have him in my sub club. And second people are Two Brothers Gaming, who have also got a nice little channel, but they've been supporting me for maybe the last 20 episodes. Again, a real pleasure to know you guys. So let's go and show you this bad news, shall we? I have logged on to only find that there was a fire in Plains Mansion. Yes, I'm not kidding you, a fire. Someone has broken into Oak Village somehow and started a fire. Now, I think we all know who that is. It has started. I think he has started to attack me, that Zor, and I really am starting to get very cross. He's very naughty. Look at the damage he's made. He's broken my map. He's put a big hole in my floor. I don't know how he's done it, whether or not he shot TNT at me, whether he put a trained creeper to blow up my house, but whatever it was on fire. I had to put all the fire out. It was awful. And, well, we've got to rebuild it, but we're not going to do that now. I need a break, so what I've decided is we're going to go on a bit of a long journey just to see what we can find at the other end. And I've got to get away. I've got to get a break. I've got to try and clear my head because this Saw guy is just continually beating me up, and I've got to find a way of defeating him, and I hope you're going to help. Anyway, I shall get some things, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, I've got some essentials. It might be the middle of the night, but I figured if I sneak out at night, perhaps Zor won't see me leave and think that my town is easy pickings. So we're going to start to wander down that way and see what we can see. And I expect we're going to be wandering for a long time. So should we get on with it? I think we better do. Let's do it now. Right, so we've been travelling a couple of days now, and I had to stop at this pretty amazing looking, I think the geological term is caldera, which is basically a big basin in a mountain. It's really quite cool, so let's have a quick look. See, look down here, we've got a cavey type thing with a waterfall, and there's obviously beef on tap. Look at that, we love it when there's some cows, and a really nice looking cave with a skelly. Oh right, well I didn't see you there. That was a bit naughty. You're creeping up. Well, I suppose I've really crept up on you, but I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna have you. Yeah, I am. I mean, you took some beating, didn't you? Goodness me, how many times do I have to hit you with my diamond sword before you fall over? Anyway, so we're gonna go and carry on going up this mountain because we're actually starting to get really quite tired. But it's the middle of the day, so we're not stopping yet. And we've got to get ourselves to somewhere, I don't know, just somewhere where we can have a bit of a break. Maybe we can I don't know, find some... Oh, this isn't a very good sight amount. I can't get out of this. Right, so... There we go. Up. Come on, Avomance. You can jump out here. Yes, you can. So we're going to just try and see if we can find somewhere we can, I don't know, have a bit of a break from all the perils of Zor. Zor is really starting... Oh, hang on, what's this? Starting to get my goat ears. There's a nice... That's actually a really nice lava fall. I like that very, very much. That's a better lava fall than lava falls. Can I get down here? Yeah, we're going to give it a go. Got a nice little foresty type area that I've not seen before. I've never been this part before. It looks really very interesting. Oh, and I fell. Oh, fallen. Right, so we've got a cave down there, but I'm not going caving today. Let's carry on this direction and see what else we can find. We've got some sandy... Oh, have we found another beach? I think we might have found another beach here, people. That's really cool. Let's make a little hut on the beach. And perhaps we can, hello Squiddy, I can see you there. And perhaps we can enjoy a little bit of R&R whilst we make a hut on the beach. So I'm going to get on and make this, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Don't you go away anywhere. Oh no, I'm drowning. I'm not really, I'm just rising out of the water. And we have got a nice little dock with the most basic of basic cabins in the background. It's got a crafting table and a bed and a little storage chest in it, but that is about it. And what I thought we'd do, something we've never done before, is we do a little bit of fishing. Fancy having a bit of a go fishing with me? Let's see if I can actually remember and work out how to do it. So we've got a fishing rod, we've got a left click to cast out our float, and we sit and we wait and we wait and we wait and we wait, and we've got to look for some little bubbles that are supposed to turn up at any point, and they can take ages or they can be really quick, and in this instance, as is unsurprising, they are taking ages, and I can't see any bubbles coming anywhere near my float. Now I know with fishing you've got to be really, really patient, but patience isn't something I'm very good at. And there's some bubbles, there's some bubbles, there's some bubbles, and we got a fish! We got a fish. What did we get? We got a raw salmon. Awesome. So let's do some fishing together on high speed. High speed fishing. Here we go. Well, I think that's quite enough fishing. That was a long fish for not a lot of fish. We ended up with 2 raw salmon and 2 raw fish. Well, last time I looked, I wasn't Japanese, so I'm not going to be eating the raw fish. I'm going to have to cook it. But I'm not going to cook it now. I'm just going to stick it into my chest. Right, so I thought what would be also really, really loads of fun, which I've never done before in this series, is go for a bit of a boat ride. Now, if I remember rightly, I read that a boat is made like that. Yes, it is. 1 oak boat. I'm going to make a spare oak boat, because you never know when you're going to need an extra boat. So I thought, let's go and have a little bit of a boat ride. Now, it is dark, I grant you, but I don't think that matters on the water. I don't think there are any mobs that get particularly grumpy with you whilst you're on the water. So let's get in the boat and go for a bit of a ride. I'm not a very good steerer, apparently. But in fact, I'm really rubbish steerer. Whoa, 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 that wasn't meant to happen at all. I just got done in my boat by a couple of creepers that basically crept up on me, because that's what creepers do, you see. They do creeping. So let's get in another boat. Now, I don't seem to be able to steer very well here. But, I think I've got the hang of it. Right, so I've got right, okay, I'm doing it now. I've worked it out. We're going round and round in circles. Right, so we're going out on a boat, just to see what there is out there. So let's just see what do we look like here. So let's do it that way. Now, ordinarily you wouldn't row a boat facing in that direction, would you? So that's not, strictly speaking, quite accurate, but I think it looks hilarious, so I'm going to continue to do it anyway and find out what we're going to find over here. Is this more land? Is it attached to the rest of the land? That's already attached, so let's go this way. See if we can find any islands that are actually not attached to the land. It will be a lot of fun. Right, so we have found ourselves a nice little island here that I thought we might go and have a little investigate of to see what's around, but we have got some nasties here. Let's get rid of them really quickly. We don't like creepers. Creepers don't like us very much either. We've already demonstrated that. Who else is firing at me? Right, we're going to keep shooting until there's nothing more to shoot. Right, so one thing we've never done is collect a cactus. Can you collect cactus? I think you can, can't you? So let's chop down a cactus. I know they damage you if you're not careful. Right, so we've got a cactus there, and perhaps we'll collect a few of these cactuses to put some more arrows. Oh, right, so we've got another creeper there. We don't want to... Whoa. And a creeper... This is Creeper Island. I'm running away a lot. It is not good for my health. I've got 1 heart left. I need to get away really quick. Oh my goodness, this is really bad. We're going to get away, we're going to get away, we're going to get away. Hopefully the creepers haven't quite found us. Yes, we are all right. And we need to eat a cooked pork chop to get our hearts back. Just there, we got back to 1 heart. 1 single heart. I was nearly a deadest of a dead avo there. That wouldn't have been very good at all. So I'm going to take pot shots of these people from a distance. Boom. Gotcha. 1. Oh, a little bit short. 2. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, little skelly. I'm going to get you, little skelly. Oh, you're too far away. Look at that. Boom. Gotcha. Also, don't like you, little baby zombie person, because you're too fast. So we're going to fire. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I thought I had another bow. Right, we're going to fire at you as well. We're not doing it very well. We are just a little bit short. Oh, just a little bit short. Can I get you? Yeah, I can get you. I can get you again. And I can get you again. There you go, you're dead. Oh, I thought I had this in there. That would have been very good. Well, I think that was a fairly simple episode. I just spent my entire time fishing, walking, rowing and shooting stuffs and very nearly dying. But it was fun. It's actually quite nice to have a relaxing episode where something isn't going horrible wrong and Zor isn't trying to kill me. He's not around here anywhere, so it's really nice to have a bit of a relaxing break. If you enjoyed the video, please do what you know you got to do. Like it, comment, and if you haven't subbed already, you're very naughty, hit that sub button. I look forward to seeing you in another video. Take it easy now. Bye. Let gravity do the work. Ready? Let's go! We're falling, we're falling, we're falling. Woo, woo, and we're in! There we go, did they manage it? Oh, both of them made it, thank goodness for that. Right, so, are you ready for your challenge, people?
Yeah.
Here is the exit, not the entrance. Sammy D, come back.